One of the misconceptions of legal aid, when people hear that, is that it's a government agency. So help us dispel that myth.
Okay. We are a private nonprofit corporation. We do get funding from the state government, from the federal government, from the county government, but we also get funding from a number of foundations. We get funding from a number of donors. So we are not at all a government agency. We are basically a law firm, which is also a nonprofit. So we do need to raise money to pay salaries and to handle litigation costs and other costs that we have.
Sure. And so you're really no different than any other charity in town that has a cause.
Correct. And that's a very good point, because a lot of times people don't look upon us as a charity. And we are definitely a charitable organization.
Sure. And so you get money from government entities, right?
Right.
And that money is typically used to fund certain dedicated programs,
correct.
Right? Does legal aid still need money to sort of fill in the gaps and cover areas that those grants don't necessarily cover?
That's true. That's one of our largest challenges, is the fact that 85% of our budget is grant driven. So we get money from the Department of Housing and Urban Development to do fair housing work. We get money from the Department of Justice to do domestic violence work. We get money from the Children's Services Councils for children's work. So our unrestricted money, the monies that we can get to pay for administration, for finance, development, and to help supplement these programs, is what we call unrestricted money. And this is our challenge, is to get more of that money so we can help subsidize all the programs.
Sure. And one of the ways that you get that word out that you need unrestricted money is through fundraising efforts, correct?
Correct.
And so talk about some of the fundraising efforts that the legal aid puts on.
We do have a development department. We have 3 people in the development department. We have a director of development, we have the development associate, and we have a grant writer. And our big event, as you're aware, since you've chaired it, you and Shelley, your wife, have chaired the event for a number of years, is our big pro bono recognition evening, where we honor those private lawyers in town who go above and beyond in doing pro bono work for us in the preceding year. That is an event which is about 700 to 800 people attend that event. We do it at the Palm Beach Convention Center, and that raises nets about $220,000 for us. We also have a golf tournament, which we do every Columbus Day, that also helps raise money for our educational advocacy project. And then we have our campaign for equal justice, which we do every year, where we send a letter out to every lawyer in Palm Beach County and asking them to either assist us by handling a pro bono case, or if they're not able to make a contribution to legal aid. We have about 1,000 attorneys who make the contribution, which raises about $400,000, and then we have close to 200,000 lawyers who do cases for us.
So if I'm a benefactor in the community and I believe in the good work that legal aid does for our community, you have the ability to accept contributions, donations to help with the annual budget.
Right, we definitely do. And if you're a donor or potential donor who really has a soft spot or has really a desire to fund one or more of our different projects, we also can designate the money for that program. So if you want to fund children's advocacy versus family advocacy or elder advocacy, we give you the opportunity to do that, to fund whichever program you would like.
Well, you've been very gracious with your time today, and we very much appreciate it. If folks want to get more information about the Legal Aid Society, you'll see on the screen the URL for Legal Aid's website and the telephone number. You can call if you need help from Legal Aid or if you would like to make a contribution. Thank you very much, Bob, for your time.
Thank you, Mariano.
Appreciate it.
I really appreciate it.
All right. Thanks.